I went grocery shopping today and I had some stuff I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not going to go through every single thing I bought just because my last video where I did that, it was so long. I think it was over 14 minutes. So I don't want to bore you guys and show you the same stuff over and over again, but I wanted to show you some specialty items that I've gotten, or some items that I haven't shared with you guys before, that I get from Aldi or from my local grocery store, Hy-Vee. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some ideas of some vegan stuff you can pick up and enjoy and whatever. I mean, I know these are kind of fun. I like to see what people get for groceries, especially when they're vegan. It gives me ideas of what to get too. I got this last week and I've been using it a lot for sweetening stuff like oatmeal or coffee or tea or whatever. I use it in a salad dressing that I made. It's just agave nectar. As you can see, I've used quite a bit already. You can get the darker kind or the lighter kind. I like the lighter kind just because I feel like it doesn't compete as much with whatever you're using it in. But you can get the darker kind too. It just depends on what your preference is. But this brand is called Agave Light, and it's cheaper than the other kind I used to get. And it is USDA organic, which is nice. And the good thing about agave nectar, if you don't know much about it, is that it's really good for people that have diabetes or just don't want to have that sugar rush or where you crash, like the sugar crash. It keeps your glycemic level, your blood glycemic level at an even keel, so you're not going to have the sugar rush. Your blood sugars remain pretty even. So it's a really good alternative to honey, and it's actually cheaper than honey nowadays, to be honest. If you go even non-organic honey is super expensive, so why not use something that's better for you? It's completely cruelty-free and is better for your health. I did get bad news from Aldi. They did tell me that they use sulfates and some kind of animal byproducts to filter their wine. I've stopped buying wine from them until I heard back from them because I've been learning more about it, and apparently it's way less common to find wines that don't have animal byproducts in them. So yeah, I quit buying the wine from Aldi. And I've been looking for alternatives that I can find in my grocery store. And good news is, I know most people have a brand called Yellowtail, and it's a pretty affordable wine. If you're on a budget, you can pick up some Yellowtail. Caution though, the white and the rose wines from Yellowtail are not vegan, but all of their reds are. So if you like red wine, which I should drink more of anyway because it's better for me, you can drink any of the reds from Yellowtail and you're fine. And it's $5.99. Shiraz Grenache, I'll let you know how I like. I got Cabernet Sauvignon last week and I really liked it. This one says it is lush raspberries and a touch of spice. So I'll let you know how I like it. I've just been drinking that as a treat, a glass here and there. I like to have a small glass before I go to bed. Actually, a glass of wine a day is really good for your heart and your health. So as long as you don't overindulge, it's really good for you, actually. This will impress you hot sauce enthusiasts out there. Look at this giant jar of hot sauce. I am in heaven. This is my favorite kind of hot sauce. I don't care about price. This is my favorite kind of hot sauce, and it's actually pretty cheap, which is really nice. It actually does come from Mexico. They make their hot sauces the best, I think. But you will not believe how cheap this bottle of hot sauce was. I was getting the little tiny bottles for $1.20, which isn't that bad of a deal at all. But this is 1 quart, 34 fluid ounces of hot sauce for $2.59. Yeah, this whole big thing was $2.59. We're going to be set for hot sauce for a month at least. And we put it on everything, you guys. So, yeah, check this out. If you have Valentina at your grocery store, yeah, it's the best deal on hot sauce you're going to get. And it's so good. I really like the Aldi brand of their Prego. I think it's really good for the price. I get the tomato basil. It is the only vegan one they have. Most of the other ones have meat or cheese in them or something. So get the tomato basil. That's a really good Prego knockoff. It tastes just like Prego. It's $1.79 for this 24 ounces, 1 pound of pasta sauce. So if you like Prego, this tastes just like Prego. It's really good. This might be the German heritage in me coming out. I don't know. But I've been craving sauerkraut really bad. And I'm making vegan Reubens this week, so I don't know if you guys would be interested in the recipe. Let me know. I'm gonna kind of make it up on the fly as I go, so I'll let you know how it turns out. But yeah, I got Aldi does their German foods, right? Because I mean it's a German-based company, so their German imports are really great. They had a special on German style sauerkraut this week, so yeah, this giant jar is $1.49, so that's gonna last me a long time. 24 ounces. Trying something a little different this week. This is a really affordable brand of Mexican salsas that is at my grocery store. It's called Herdez, and it's not like the greatest salsa I've ever used, but it's not bad for the price. I think this was like $2.99, and it's salsa verde, which is tomatillas, and it's just a really nice change to using like a tomato-based salsa. This is another vegan flavor enhancer you can add to your seitan or tofu or soups or whatever to make it have like that smoky flavor. A lot of people miss the smoky flavor of meat, but it's actually just that hickory smoke taste that you're missing sometimes. So you can get all natural liquid smoke. I recommend getting this brand because some of the really cheap ones have sulfates in them and those aren't good for you, but this one is all natural liquid smoke. Definitely invest in some liquid smoke if you're vegan. It's a really good choice for flavoring and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's vegan, so go for it. I know it has a big ugly piece of meat on it, but it is a vegan product, so check it out. I've been in love with these bases, these soup bases. I hope you guys can find these at your grocery store or health food store, because oh my god. And as you see there, 1 teaspoon equals 1 can of Swanson broth, and I think it's like $4.59 for this, but you know, it's very super concentrated, so it's going to last you a long time. And it's, you guys, like, they add so much flavor to whatever I cook. They're super easy to use. I really like that they're certified vegan. Not all of them are. You have to check and make sure that it says vegetarian at the top, and then it has a certified vegan on it, because they do make regular bases like chicken and beef bases, so you want to look for no beef base or no chicken base, because then you know it's the vegan one. But these actually imitate the flavors of beef and chicken without being like over the top or like creepy tasting. It deepens whatever soup you're making, or I use it in seitan. Like I used the no chicken base to make like a chicken seitan for this pasta salad I made last week, and yeah, so it's a really good way to enhance your foods. We're making a vegan stroganoff this week. My husband requested it. It's not the most healthy recipe in the world, but he really wants it and misses it. It's one of his favorite foods. So going to be using the tofu sour cream. It's a really believable imitation sour cream made from soy. So I mean, give it a try. I think it tastes just like sour cream, and so does my husband. So, and he's a little bit more skeptical than me about health food stuff. So I'm using a new cleaner. I really like this brand. It's called Full Circle. They are completely cruelty-free, and they're kind of earth-conscious company. They use a lot of organic ingredients and stuff, and they're pretty affordable. I think this was like $4.09 for this big bottle, like 32 fluid ounces. It's free of dyes. It's biodegradable. It's got lemongrass in it. It says water, nature-derived cleaning agents, quality control agent, and lemongrass oil. So, yeah, give this company a try. They're more affordable than like 7th Generation, and there's a really great company. So, if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable that's comparable to like 7th Generation, see if your store has a brand called Full Circle. I found another vegan snack from Aldi. It says it may contain traces of milk because it's made in a factory that, you know, processes that stuff. And actually most companies, unless they are like an organic company or like a smaller company, you're gonna find that, like, whether they label it or not. You know, companies aren't like 100% honest a lot of times, so I'd rather they label it than just not tell me if something might have milk in it or trace amounts. I know some vegans won't eat things that have trace amounts of milk in them because of the processing plant, but I look at it this way, like they're not hurting the animal to make this product. Like the milk is being used for a different product, and I'm not supporting that the product that uses milk financially, if that makes sense. But everybody's got to do what's right for them and their budgets. So I'm just letting you know straight up front that this has a trace amount. This may have a trace amount of milk in it, but that's just the nature of food companies and processing. So yeah, other than that, the dark chocolate in this doesn't have any milk in it. It is I'll read what's in here. Dried sweetened cranberries, almonds, chocolate chunks, and the chocolate chunks is sugar, chocolate liqueur, cocoa butter, soy lecithin, and vanilla. So it doesn't have any butter fat in it. It has raisins, and it has walnuts. So I just think this is a really cool kind of snack for when we're hungry and stuff, and it's got really good stuff in there. So you can check that out. It was $5.49, but it's got a lot of really good stuff in there. So I think it's worth it, and we'll just snack on it here and there. But this is from Aldi, and it's called the Trail Mix Dark Chocolate Cranberry Raisin, a sodium-free foods. They didn't add sodium to this or anything either. So yeah, I hope that gives you guys some ideas of stuff you can buy. A lot of it was from Aldi, some of it was from my grocery store, so just check it out. And it is really easy to shop vegan, guys, and we can do it in our budget and still get things that we love and enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you have any questions about anything.